My professor has been secretly paying my tuition for 2 years and I was never supposed to find out. Let me take you back to a Tuesday in October. Junior year. Organic chemistry was actively trying to destroy my GPA, my sleep schedule, and whatever was left of my confidence. I had failed the second midterm by 4 points. 4 points. And my financial aid appeal had just been denied for the third time, which meant I had approximately 6 weeks before the bursar's office put a hold on my account and locked me out of spring registration. I was drowning. And the man standing between me and a passing grade was Dr. Caleb Hayes. If you have never had a class with Dr. Hayes, let me paint you a picture. Tall. Impeccably dressed. Dark hair, gray eyes behind wire-rimmed glasses that somehow made him look even more intimidating, and an expression that permanently read like you had just disappointed him. He did not smile and lecture. He did not offer extra credit. He called on students without warning and waited in absolute silence while you fumbled through an answer he already knew you did not have. Every single person in that class was terrified of him. Including me. Especially me, actually, because I had the distinct impression that he targeted me specifically. He questioned my lab reports more than anyone else's. He handed back my exams with more red ink than any other paper in the pile. My best friend Mara swore he had it out for me and honestly, I was starting to believe her. So when I got the email asking me to come to his office hours to discuss my academic standing, I nearly had a panic attack in the campus library. Mara grabbed my arm across the table. "You have to go," she said. "Maybe he's going to offer you a makeup assignment." I told her that Dr. Hayes had never offered anyone a makeup anything in the history of his career. She told me to stop being dramatic and go. I went. His office was at the end of the 3rd floor of the science building, past the row of faculty doors that all looked identical except for the small nameplates. I knocked. No answer. I knocked again. The door swung open slightly under my knuckles. It had not been fully latched. I leaned in. Dr. Hayes? Empty. His desk lamp was on, papers spread across the surface like he had stepped out mid-work and planned to be right back. I stepped just inside the doorway, not wanting to wait in the hallway like a student being sent to the principal's office. That is when I saw it. A printed document on the corner of his desk. It would not have meant anything to me except that I caught 2 words in the header before I could look away. My name. Olivia Reyes. And below it, a dollar amount I recognized instantly because I had been staring at it on my own financial portal for months. My tuition balance. Paid in full. Donor, anonymous. My heart stopped. I stepped closer. I know I should not have. I know that. But my feet moved before my brain could catch up, and I was standing over his desk reading a 2-year transaction history with my name at the top and his faculty account number at the bottom. 2 years. He had been paying my tuition for 2 full years. I heard footsteps in the hallway and I stumbled back against the bookshelf, knocking a framed photo to the floor. I picked it up with shaking hands, and that is when I saw the second thing that unraveled me completely. The photo was old, slightly faded. 2 people standing in front of a hospital entrance. A young man I barely recognized as a younger, softer version of Dr. Hayes. And next to him, arm around his shoulders, smiling directly at the camera. My mother. She had been dead for 3 years. And somehow, she was standing in a photograph in my professor's office. I set the frame down exactly where I found it. I walked out of that office. I made it to the stairwell before my legs gave out and I sat down on the cold concrete steps, pressing my back against the wall, trying to remember how to breathe. Who was Dr. Caleb Hayes to my mother? And why, in 2 years of making my academic life miserable, had he never once said a single word about it? My mother was in his photograph. And Dr. Hayes was walking down the hallway directly toward me. Stay tuned for the next part.